2020 Nissan Patrol arrived in Australia late last year with a facelift and a revised standard equipment offering. We didn't get some of the features we would have liked after seeing the international spy shots, but its value for money equation remains as sharp as ever. Autonomous emergency braking is now standard across both model grades in the Patrol range, and the AEB system also features pedestrian detection. In addition, the updated Patrol also gets rear cross-traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning and blind spot monitoring. Further standard equipment highlights for the entry-level model on test include satellite navigation, electric front seats, surround view monitor, leather seat trim and steering wheel trim. Using the term entry level is a bit of a misnomer, given the luxurious feel and build quality you get with the Patrol, but the fact remains that we have the most affordable Patrol on test in the Car Advice garage. The age-old battle has always been Toyota versus Nissan in this space, and that hasn't changed despite the fact that this generation Patrol has never had a diesel engine to take the fight toe-to-toe to Toyota. Still, price comparisons are inevitable. The safety updates are quite obviously crucial to buyer appeal, there's no doubt about that, but most potential buyers will first notice the new styling. The headlights are new, as is the grille, the tail lights and the alloy wheels. Unfortunately, Australia won't get the impressive new dual-screen infotainment system we saw in launch images from overseas, nor do we get the updated infotainment system that features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Those additions would make a good thing even better, it's hard to argue that case, but the aging system that Nissan moves on with works reliably. The 5.6-liter petrol V8 is a powerhouse and generates 298 kilowatts at 5,800 RPM and 560 Nm at 4,000 RPM and is mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission. What the V8 does do is get a big hefty SUV up and moving with pretty sharp focus. The gearbox plays its part too, with well-spaced ratios and smooth shifting capability. The Patrol gets off the mark quicker than you expect, and the whole drive experience is a lot more rapid than you might be expecting, too. It rolls up to freeway speed with almost comical ease, such as the creamy nature of the way the V8 generates power. It's quiet and refined, there is a V8 under the massive bonnet, but it doesn't make the usual rumble that you might be accustomed to. Find one on the net with an exhaust on it, and you might be considering fitting exactly the same thing to your Patrol. It sounds tough as nails. The ADR fuel claim is 14.4 liter per 100 km on the combined cycle. We saw an average of 16.9 liter 100 km during our time with the big SUV, with genuine efficiency on the freeway, evening out the thirst in traffic around town. You'll see the figure drop below 10.0 liter 100 km on a prolonged freeway run, but countering that, if you're going nowhere in traffic for long periods, it will creep up around the 20.0 liter per 100 km mark. Now, there is an efficiency argument to be had, of course, but if you round our average up to 17.0 liter per 100 km, that's only 4.0 liter per 100 km more than our 13.0 liter per 100 km average from a 200 series diesel not so long ago over a similar drive loop. Given the refinement of the petrol engine, the smooth nature of the power delivery and the driving dynamics, not to mention the price difference, there's a lot to like about the Patrol as a buying proposition. A lot of that comfort is down to the quality and execution of the cabin. The seats are broad and positioned commandingly. The cabin itself feels huge across all 3 rows, especially in the second row, and there's more room back there than just about any other large SUV of any kind. If you've got teenage children or children approaching their teenage years, this is the big SUV for a growing family. You'll easily seat 3 adults across that second row, and there is ample knee and foot room, too. The roof doesn't feel too close to your head in the second row either, even if you're taller than average. On road, everything about the Patrol is effortless. The ride is magic carpet-like, the engine and transmission beautifully paired, and the steering well weighted. In fact, you quickly forget how big the Patrol is physically, such as the ease with which it cruises around in luxury. There's almost nothing in the way of wind or tire noise entering the cabin, and while the suspension is supple enough to be luxurious, it doesn't wallow and roll the way big 4WDs can tend to do. It's actually quite well balanced. All in all then, it makes for a practical daily driver, even if it does use more fuel than a diesel V8 would, and even if it is bigger than other large SUVs.